Hello and welcome to this video where I'm building my dream house in Minecraft. I started off by using Axiom to terrain. It's my first real time using Axiom and I'm not sure how I feel about it. You'll see I do some sort of like gradient stuff, you can see it right now. And I'm still testing out. Ideally I would have done stone beneath the grass, but I don't quite know how to do that. And I really just wanted a flat surface to work from and not have to destroy all of the grass manually by hand. So I sort of settled down with this flat surface with this sort of spotted, mottled terraining business on top. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I really love that. And here you can see me attempting to build a base. Took a couple tries to get there, especially because Axiom has this symmetry feature, which you'll see I remember about in about 10 seconds, 2 seconds. About there. That's me trying to test it, and then realizing I could just build it from scratch with the symmetry thing in tow here. So I ended up building this sort of, square rectangle business. The symmetry tool was actually really handy in building. It made it so much quicker, especially because I wanted this build to be really symmetrical. I kind of wanted it to look like an old style manor house with a lot of green and a lot of leaves and a lot of nature, which you'll see. And I tried to do this sort of framing situation on the walls. I'm not sure how much I love that, but it is there. So now I'm doing the detailing on the walls. I really wanted to bring this to life, and I wanted to have some sort of dimension to it. I quite like the fences on the bottom. They're really cute. I'm not sure if I overdid it with some of the leaves. You'll see in a second, because there is quite a lot of leaves and terrain and plants. But it's quite cute, I think. And I'm using some mods here. I wanted to make use of the tree rest to leave the mods. Most of the mods are furniture mods, but there's a couple here. So there's parapets on the side, different kinds of fences, and some plant mods that I wanted to do. So here you can see me doing the front. This is actually mirrored because I forgot to turn the mirroring thing off. I delete it later, but I wanted to do this sort of like front porch with stairs coming down. And then here I'm working on the roof. Roofs are awful, but I think this is Macaw's roofs mod that made it much easier, and I feel like made it look prettier, but I can never quite finish roofs and make them look the way that I want. Here I'm doing the beams for the interior. I wanted to have a sort of roof situation and to make it 2 floors. And then you get to watch me just tidy up the edges a little bit. So this is me deleting the back staircase, and then realizing that where I had mirrored it, the parapets hadn't quite worked the way that I wanted. The stairs mirrored just fine, but yeah, the parapets didn't, so I had to redo those. Okay, and now you can see me finally getting to do the interior, which is my favorite part of this. I love interior design games. I love bringing that to life in Minecraft, so this is me trying to figure out a rough floor plan. These windows aren't amazing, especially where they meet in the corners, but I think I made it work, and I couldn't be bothered to redo them and redo the entire build. So this is our rough floor plan. I wanted to have room for study and a bathroom, both of which you don't see in this time lapse, but there are photos at the end, you will see them. So yeah, I really love the mods. I will leave the whole mod list below. It's on CurseForge, but I really love the mods and the way that it allows you to detail. The only thing that you can't do in Minecraft is put things at an angle, because obviously it's blocks, so it's on a grid. I would have loved if you could put things on an angle like in Sims. Would have been amazing. So here you can see me in the corner just doing a little kitchen, just a tiny little kitchenette with lots of green, lots of flowery, and I just wanted something a little bit small. I didn't want anything crazy, so there's a coffee machine in the corner because I love coffee, a microwave, a fridge, an oven, and a sink. To me, those are the essentials. Here I'm disappearing off to go do the study, the secret study, and oh my god, it took forever to try and find the right painting. It was awful. Especially because these are modded paintings, and trying to find one that fit the vibe was a nightmare. So here I'm building a little bookcase around the window. I wanted to have something cute to go in there, and I was trying to figure out where to put the TV, so I put TV and the sofa there. And then I wanted to have this kind of little dining area. Ideally I would have like a bar and bar stools, but I couldn't quite figure out where to fit that in. Lots of books. I hoard books like a crazy person, so I wanted to put a lot of bookshelves in. The piano moves places a bunch. I don't play piano, but I love the idea of having a piano, and I needed something to fill the space. So yeah, it kind of changes the situation a bunch. You can see me, I think that's where it stays, in that corner. And then I wanted to build like a little cozy nook there for reading or something, and I ended up putting a cat in there because there was the option to put a cat in there, and I would love a cat. And I thought that was really cute. So yeah, I just kind of wanted like a little cozy reading nook away from the TV area. Maybe do some knitting? I don't know. And that's me putting in the lights, realising that it's dark and you can't quite see. And then there's this sort of little entryway area just near the door where you can put like your slippers and everything. And yeah, I think I ended up putting some sticky notes there as well, because I always like to leave sticky notes everywhere in real life for reminders of things. I think I'm a little ADHD and I forget things. So I think that in my actual house I would probably have sticky notes right next to my door telling me a bunch of things so I don't forget them. A lot of plants. I kill all my plants in real life. All my plants in real life are fake because I'm really, really bad at looking after them. But if I had a house, it would have a bunch of plants, probably fake plants. Or I would have to have somebody, I guess, take care of them, because I do not have a green thumb in the slightest. I wish I did. Okay, and then this is me doing this sort of attic area. I really, really like the green from the roof, by the way, paired with the spruce. It's a little bit hard because I had a texture pack on that changes the way that spruce and oak and all the woods look. Except not the variants, not the modded variants. So that was kind of fun to play with those different textures, but made them a little bit at odds with each other. So yeah, there's an easel. I don't paint, I actually draw, but I would love to learn to paint. I did not realise until just now that the lights are in the way, but I can't be bothered to change that. A little cozy nook situation. Clothes, I originally had like a really, really big idea for clothes. You know, it's really long, and then I ended up doing something a little bit smaller because I felt like it dominated the room, but I would need a lot of space. I have a lot of clothes. Washing machine, because I just couldn't figure out where to put it. I need to put it somewhere in the house. And again, sort of like another wall-mounted thing. And a very cute bed. And then these are the kind of final photos, so you can get a little bit of a closer look. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Sorry, this was a little bit haphazard. I still can't figure out how quite to do these. But I thought these photos were better than a walking tour, because it allows you to sort of take things out. And I really like photography. I like taking good angles. So this is the study that you missed. A close-up of the kitchen, which I love. And then this is the bookcase that I was talking about. And a bathroom, a very, very small bathroom. Obviously in real life you wouldn't have the bath next to the windows like that. So yeah, there were definitely a lot of lights in this room. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just sort of me rambling over. But yeah, there should be some clicky things on the screen. It's an end screen now. You should be able to click to find actual other videos of mine that you might enjoy. Perhaps some better ones than this one, dare I say. And also please don't forget to subscribe and like if you liked this, and please give me any advice. I'm still learning how to build, and I'm still learning how to make YouTube videos, but I thought doing some sort of time-lapse would be fun, and this is my best attempt at doing it late at night. So yeah, thanks for watching.